Excuse me, Carrie? Carrie? Why aren't you at your desk? I have an urgent task for you and you are out of office. This is unbelievable. Huh? Oh, this is Linda from sales? How are you doing, Linda? Get back here as soon as you can. It's almost COB. Why are you slacking off? You're 7 years older than me. It's embarrassing. Sorry, I'm out shopping right now. Huh? Shopping? We're having a barbecue tomorrow at the office. We're buying food for it. Oh, the barbecue that Mark is hosting. The big boss, huh? I like him. He's good looking, only 32, and he's a nice guy who treats his employees well. I wonder if he has a girlfriend. Hey, what do you think? Hey, Linda, I thought you had something urgent for me. Huh? Oh, that's right. I should be back in about 30 minutes. Please leave a memo with the necessary information on my desk. If there is anything I don't understand, I will ask. Got it. Linda, where are you? The deadline for the task you left me is today. Yep, that's why I said it was urgent. It looks like something that could have been handled a month ago. Why are we doing it now? There's a lot going on over here. The only reason that you can put food on the table is the sales department's hard work. Don't argue with me, just get it done. I am free right now, so I'll take care of it, but please be careful next time. Yes, of course. Speaking of which, have you finished shopping for tomorrow's barbecue yet? What? Yes, I did. I'm in the middle of putting the items in the fridge right now, but I have other employees working on it. I'm looking forward to tomorrow. Hey, I heard you're free to wear whatever you want, so I'm thinking of wearing a cute dress to win Mark's heart. What about you, Carrie? It's a barbecue, so I think I'll wear something that's easy to move around in and won't get dirty. Lol. I guess that's all office workers know how to wear anyways. Especially basic old ladies like you. Lol. JK. I'm done. I hope so. Anyways, I'm gonna go finish up our task. Leave the printout on my desk when you're done. Oh no, Carrie. I don't care that you're a basic old lady. What's with the jeans and hoodie? The boss is hosting a barbecue today, you know? This is your chance to impress your handsome young president. You don't know how to get a man's attention. Oh, look who's an expert. You'll get dirty while grilling meat and washing dishes. That's why sensible people don't wear dresses to work barbecue. You don't get it. An event like today is a rare chance to get to know the president. Oh yeah? Yeah. Oh, I get it. You're dressed like that because you know your role. My role? Yes. A secretary is just a company maid. So that makes you the waiter at today's barbecue, right? Well, General Affairs does take care of the events Mark hosts. But come on, a waiter? Oh, sorry. Then you'll be my exclusive meat cook. What? There's only so much a waitress can do. A waitress has to take care of the employees and entertain them. So you'd better listen to my orders. Cook your own meat. Huh? I'm going to refill the drinks, if you'll excuse me. Huh? Hey, You're my personal waiter. Don't ignore me. Hurry up and come over here and grill my meat. Carrie, why are you chatting with the boss behind my back? You're just a clerk. You should know your place. Don't you dare flirt with the president. I'm the only one who can deal with the president. I'm in sales. We are the top department. We had a moment earlier when I offered him a glass of wine. I almost have him, so don't mess this up for me. And stay out of my way. Haha, nice touch. How does it feel to have beer poured over your head? Stop! You're the one who did it. That's what happens when you're just an office clerk trying to impress the boss. I was just talking to the president because he asked me to. Oh, I bet. Come on, get back to being my personal waiter. I've already blessed you with beer. Go back to grilling meat for me. I'm going to go change. Huh? It won't make any difference if you change your clothes. I'll catch a cold if I don't. Oh, by the way, the boss said he had a surprise announcement at the end of the barbecue. Maybe he will profess his love for me? He probably liked it when I poured a beer on your head. Yay, I'm going to be the princess of the ball. Oh, there's some meat on the grill. I'll eat it while I still can. Oh, that's right. After the announcement, I could bring the beautifully cooked meal to the president and say, I grilled it myself. And then we'll make out in front of everyone. That can't be allowed. Oh, this meat is great. What the hell was that surprise? The boss said he's going to introduce his fiancée? So we're going straight to the engagement? Not what I expected, but I can get used to the idea. What's Carrie doing? The engagement announcement wasn't supposed to be for 2 more months. Huh? But you've been after Mark so blatantly. So what? There's no one more qualified to be the boss's wife than I am. You know Mark is a recovering alcoholic? What? He told you he wasn't drinking, but you insisted. While Mark was out of the room, you poured alcohol into his coffee without permission. If I hadn't noticed, he would have drunk it and been carried off the wagon. What? Wasn't that wine in that cup? I told you he can't drink, so we know it wasn't wine. I thought you were just embarrassed by my pouring. I felt your behavior put Mark in danger. And pouring beer on my head? That was too far. So we announced our engagement early. What a joke! How can a secretary marry the president of the company? You're basically a maid doing jobs anyone could do. I've known Mark since I was a child, and we've been dating since we were 20 years old. What? We used to work for different companies. When Mark decided to take over his grandfather's company, I thought a wife ought to know something about her husband's company, so I came here with him. Well, if you're just a secretary, it's easy to change jobs, isn't it? Linda, you don't understand how hard it is to be a secretary and seem to look down on me. And I don't really need that from one of the lowest performing people in sales. Whatever. If Mark is taken, I'll just go to the next one. The next one? The executive director's son. He's the president of the venture business. The executive director's son. He's a ball buster. Yeah, I don't think so. What? Why not? Remember eating all the meat that someone else was grilling? What's wrong with eating meat that's already cooked? That meat was being grilled by the executive director's son. Huh? It was a family barbecue, so the executive director's son was there too. He said, I was supposed to cook for myself, but there was a woman who was eating the meat as fast as I grilled it. She was wearing this prissy dress that did not belong at a barbecue. Who do you think he was talking about? I don't know. I wouldn't be worrying about an engagement right now if I were you. Hey, why am I being fired? I didn't do anything to get fired. It's the company's decision, not mine. Maybe you told the boss something. I wouldn't let my personal feelings affect work. But, your behavior at the barbecue certainly triggered it. What do you mean? First of all, you snuck alcohol into the cup of the president, who is a recovering alcoholic. Second, you poured beer on my head. Also, you ignored common courtesy and stole food others cooked. From this situation, it was suggested that there may be other victims of your behavior, and the internal compliance staff investigated. What? Investigation? Let me explain. I am also a member of the compliance department and the person in charge of this case. And then the questions started popping up. At a party in a department, you encouraged an 18-year-old employee to drink alcohol. Then you made fun of them for not drinking. Let's see. There is trying to steal another employee's sales results. And, of course, there were many other minor complaints that kept coming up. I have complaints? For some reason, it had not come up until now. But adding them all up, they were quite severe. You've also been causing trouble for business partners, and that's what I know. No way. Sorry about that. This was explained to you when you were fired, wasn't it? Yes. You should really try respecting others. It's a pretty basic life skill. Now, if you'll excuse me. How did someone like Linda end up in the sales, which is the top department? I've been wondering. I heard that the former sales manager had a connection who owed her a favor and couldn't turn her down. I'm not sure how to feel about that. Besides from pouring beer on me, Linda really provided very little for the company. Apparently, a damage report was filed in connection with an 18-year-old employee. I talked to Mark and decided to give priority to that case. After that, Linda was saddled with a large amount of debt, either as a settlement or as a consolation payment. Now, to repay her debts, she is working a series of grueling jobs. She is now living in extreme poverty, complaining, "Why me?"
Hey sis, you know what tomorrow is, right? Tomorrow is when your fiancé is coming to our house. That's right, my fiancé, Yuri, is coming. It's a happy story that a bottom feeder like you can never have, right? And of course, you know what? Let's see, are we talking about the fact that you shouldn't be at home? No, I'm not. I need you to stay. Oh, really? You really never get it, don't you? I'm sorry. And you know what I want you to do? I'm sorry, but I need you to tell me how I should respond. Ah, you're so stupid, okay? You're my sister, but only half-sister. You're just an unwanted child who came along as a bonus when Mom and Dad remarried. You're only half-blood related to me, and you're basically a servant. Mom and Dad have been very gracious to keep you in our home. You will treat my fiancé the same way as your master. A servant? What? You have a problem with it? I've told you many times that if I'm so unwanted, I'll leave. Huh? If you do that, I'll lose a handy servant who works for free. Don't you understand such a simple thing? If you understand your position, you wouldn't have come up with that idea, would you? You are really, really stupid. Anyway, I should just stay home tomorrow, right? That's right. Oh, but as soon as you serve Yuri refreshments, go back to the kitchen. He is going to greet my family and you are in the way. A servant is supposed to leave like a servant and stay out of our way, not to disturb us. Understood. Yuri, are you on your way? Hello, Rachel. I just got on the train. Got it. I'm still nervous about meeting your parents. I'm 2 years younger than you, and I wonder if they consider me unreliable. You don't have to be so formal. My parents would never oppose to marry a high-spec person like you, Yuri. I'm sure they wouldn't be against us getting married. I'm not that great of a guy. It'll be fine. Oh, I forgot to tell you, there's this strange woman living in my house. Weird woman? A housekeeper, or more like a housemaid. A housemaid? She's staying with us for a reason, so she does all the housework for us. So she's a live-in nanny? Yes, something like that. I think she'll probably go in the back after serving tea, but don't mind. Oh, I see. Rachel, thanks for a great time. Yes, Yuri, thanks for coming today. Hey, like I said, our mom and dad made you very welcome, didn't they? Oh, yeah. Next, we have to decide on a wedding venue. When are we meeting again? Hey, let me ask you something. What is it? That live-in maid? Her name is Miranda, right? Yes, that's right. Oh, Mom called her so, did she? What about our maid? I asked who is she, and you said my servant. Isn't she really your sister? What? Why? There is someone in my family who knows Miranda. What? She was taken in by her mother when her parents divorced. Her mother remarried a year later to another man. She had a younger sister from that marriage, about 10 years older than her father. What? The age difference, the sister's name, and the mother's name also matched. Above all, she looks like your father. Are you treating your own sister as a servant? Wait, that's certainly one way to think of it, but that woman is positioned as a mere servant in our family, so I don't consider her my sister. There's no use pitying. She's not related to the head of the family, my father, by blood, so she deserves to be excluded from the family, so you can treat her like a servant too, okay? So that's how you treat your half-siblings? Well, it can't be helped. Then let's break off the engagement. Huh? We'll have a formal meeting later to break off the engagement. Hey, wait! Let's invite both parents and your sister too. Why is this all coming from that servant talk? I mean, I haven't met your parents yet. I'll tell you that some other time. Anyway, I don't follow your line of thinking. What are you talking about? If your parents meet my father, they would know. I'll see you later. Yuri! Sis, damn it, sis, what did you blow into my Yuri? What? I'm about to break off the engagement because of you. Huh? What the hell did you do? I didn't do anything. Liar. Rachel, What happened? Shut up! Get out! What? Get out of the house today! Good evening, Miss Miranda. I'm Yuri, Rachel's fiancé, who visited your home today. I'm sorry for surprising you by asking you to exchange email addresses with me out of the blue during the day. I tried speaking to you so that Rachel wouldn't find us. I apologize for not being able to explain the purpose of the address exchange. Oh no, I'm also sorry for not greeting you properly. So, is there something you wanted to see me about? Yes, but before I go any further, I would like to confirm one thing just to be sure. Your birth father was from Kansas City, Kansas, and his name was Herman, wasn't it? Yes, that's right. Then I was right after all. I'm your brother. Eh? Half-brother to be exact. I'm a brother with a different mother. I heard that my biological father remarried. Is that right? Yes, that remarriage is with my mother. About that, Rachel. I haven't told her about my relationship with you yet. However, when I heard how she treated her sister and how she thought about her, I asked her to break off the engagement. Break off the engagement? Oh, that's why she... Miranda, is something wrong? She told me to leave the house by the end of the day so furiously. What? It's obviously my fault. I'm so sorry. No, that's totally fine. I was surprised when she told me, but actually, I've always wanted to leave home, so it was a good opportunity for me anyway. Leaving your parents' house is sudden, isn't it? If you don't have a place to go, would you like to come to our house? Oh, but... When I told my father about you, he said he never knew you were being treated so badly and that he wanted to help you. Father, I heard that at the time of the divorce, Father was fighting an illness and could not get custody of you, his daughter. He wants you to let him do something fatherly this time. My mother agrees with his idea. I hope you feel secure. Thank you very much. Can you come out to the Forest Hills 71st Avenue station? Father and I will pick you up in the car. Yes, I think I can manage a train fare somehow. Perhaps you don't have any money? To admit, my stepfather controls the account to which my salary is transferred. I only receive $100 a month from it. With what I have on hand now, I thought I could barely afford to spend a night at a hostel. They even took away your salary? If so, that's even worse. Please come. Yes, thank you so much. No way! I can't believe Yuri is my sister's half-brother. The world is a small place, isn't it? I was really surprised when Yuri told me. But I don't want to break off the engagement. It was officially decided to break it off at today's meeting. I could have married into wealth. Oh, because Yuri's father is a business owner? That's right. I heard that Yuri is his successor. I was aiming to be the CEO's wife. Hey, think about it. Think about what? You already know that Yuri's father is also my real father, right? So what? I don't think I would want someone who has treated my daughter like a servant to be my son's wife. Besides, the reason my real parents divorced was because mother cheated on him. Cheating? Mom? The man she cheated on with was your father, the man she remarried to. What? You wouldn't want the daughter of such a man to be your son's wife, do you? What are you saying? Shut up! Hey, money! Give me your salary. You mean the bank account? Yes. When Dad tried to withdraw this month's money, the bank book and the card were both disabled. You did something, didn't you? I had the bank book and card reissued. The bank book and card your father has are no longer valid. Huh? I'm the one who left that house. I don't think it's right for my salary to be managed by your family. But that's so unfair. You'd never think that the $3,200 out of a monthly household income of $5,000. I can't believe that was your earnings. Wow, that's the first time I knew that. Your father's earnings? I never knew that. Hey, give me the money and do the housework. Ever since you abandoned your role as servant, the house has become a dump. It would run well if the three of you share the chores. You told me to leave, so be responsible for your words until the very end. Shut your mouth. Yeah, right. Bye-bye. No, not so. No, it's not that. Why is this happening? I'm no longer in the running for the big prize. We can't live on my dad's salary. Give me some money. Sis, have you packed your stuff for the move? Yes, it's almost done. Speaking of which, I got a message from Rachel asking me for money. Worried? Well, she's my sister, even if only half. You're too kind, you know. If you reach out to her now, it won't be good for her. Of course, the same goes for those parents, and it's in your best interest that you stay out of their lives. You're right. For now, I'm going to put my own happiness first. Yeah, that's perfect. Oh, we're having a barbecue in our yard this Sunday. Mother and Father insist that you come too. What do you think? May I? Of course you can. We're family. Yuri. Okay. Well then, I'm going. Yes. I heard they're bringing in some good meat, so look forward to it. Okay, thank you. My brother's words fell on my heart, and I was able to take a step forward. Now I rent an apartment near my father's family. I am invited to my father's house occasionally for meals and overnights, and we are deepening our relationship peacefully. On the other hand, my sister has never worked. My mother has been a housewife. My stepfather actually has a do-nothing job off the career ladder and has only a low salary. My sister has started dating a celeb man, hoping to get a shot at the top of the ladder again, but surprise, he was married. She is now in debt for alimony for the man's wife, and her life is even more difficult. For some reason, she contacted me and asked me to deal with her debt. I was just about to change my phone number, so I just ignored it, and that was the end of it.
Hey sis, I didn't expect such surprise when I returned home from a 2-year overseas assignment. When in the world did you get married? What, Sean? You're back in the States. Is it a temporary return? Yes, but that's not what I'm talking about now. Answer my question. Are you talking about whether I'm married or not? If so, I'm not married yet. I'm single. What? So, you are an unmarried mother. An unmarried mother? And what's the point of having your newborn baby in my house? Huh? A baby? What the hell are you thinking? Leaving your own baby with my wife and going on vacation for a month? What? Leaving my own baby with Naomi? Sure, Naomi is a housewife, so she may have more time than you who works in an office. But that doesn't mean she's not busy. Moreover, I heard that you didn't even come yourself, but asked your friend to bring the baby to Naomi. It's not fair to create such a difficult situation to refuse. You think we're nursery or something? Come to my place right now. I'm on vacation right now. Leaving your own baby alone? I hope you're not on an affair trip. Hey, calm down. How can I be calm? My own wife is getting trouble from my sister. I've never had a baby. What? I've never had a baby. I mean, I've been without a boyfriend for 12 years now, and I'm breaking all records. Oh, really? I'm sorry, I'm not popular. Can you please stop making bad jokes? Then, what about the vacation? It's Mom's birthday celebration. We are at the resort hotel together. Anything wrong with that? Oh yeah, Mom's birthday is next Tuesday. That's right. Mom and I work weekdays, so we took a weekend trip. If you call Dad at home or a mom who is with me right now, you will know it's true right away.
Sure. Right.
Right. Do you have anything more to say?
No, I don't, ma'am.
Well then, we're done. Now I'm going to have a fancy breakfast with Mom.
Wait! It's true that Naomi is taking care of a baby.
Huh?
We have no children yet. You know that, don't you?
Yes. I never heard that Naomi had a child. And since you've been out of the country for 2 years, it'd be odd if she had a baby.
Right? So I was surprised and asked Naomi about it. She said, your friend brought a baby to her a month ago and that she has been taking care of it ever since.
I don't understand.
I understand it's not yours, but it's true that we have a baby at home now.
What?
Please help me. I don't know what's going on and I'm in a panic.
Anything you can think of? Anything. I just talked to Mom and she said she's only communicated with Naomi on the phone and online and haven't met her in person almost a year. So she doesn't know. I'm in the same boat because I live with Mom. Your place is over an hour away and we don't interact that much to begin with.
You're right. That's true. Yes.
Let me ask you something. Did you tell Naomi that you are coming back to the States?
No, I came back without saying anything, just as a surprise. And when I finally came home,
you found a totally unidentified baby.
Right. I really don't know what the hell is going on. Frankly, I even suspect Naomi of cheating on me.
I wouldn't accuse her of that until I have proof. Anyway, I understand the situation. We are gonna check out of the hotel in about an hour. We'll stop by on our way home, okay?
Yeah, that'll be great.
Sorry for sending you such a troublesome line during your vacation. Well, all you have to do now is go home, so it's fine. You should stay calm for now, Sean. And don't blame or question Naomi. Whatever the baby's identity is, better not to do anything bad now, okay?
Okay.
Hi Meg. It's been a while. I think Sean contacted you a while ago. Oh, hi Naomi. I'm sorry I haven't contacted you for so long. And about the baby, I'm surprised to hear that it's not yours. Yeah, I know. I was just talking with Mom about whether or not I should contact you directly. I'm glad you contacted me. Sean gave me a rough idea, but what's going on? Do you know a woman named Kim? Kim? If it's who I think she is, she was one of the classmates in high school. Naomi, do you know that stupid bitch? We were in the same club in junior high school. Oh, really? Wait, you mentioning her name at this timing means... Yes, she's the one who brought the baby to me, saying it's yours. Seriously? Yes, she said she and you are best friends and threatened me never to tell you. If I did, she said, she and you would hurt me badly as she used to do in the old days.
I see.
I didn't think you would do something like that, but I was so busy taking care of the baby forced upon me that a month has gone by without me having time to check in with you. Kim and I met in our sophomore year of high school, and she fell in love with Sean, who followed me into the school that year. She pestered me to introduce her to Sean, saying she'd make him her boyfriend. I didn't know you and Kim had such a connection. Well, yes, but Sean had a girlfriend at the time. I told her firmly to give it up, but I guess she resented me. She would come at me for no reason all the way through high school. We were just like cat and dog.
So, that's how it was. If only I had known the truth earlier. I'm sorry.
It's not your fault, Naomi. So, what are you gonna do?
Well, about that, could you please listen to my story in the lobby of a hotel at the west exit of Station A without telling Sean?
A hotel?
I plan to stay there tonight and have made reservations.
So, you left home. Okay, Station A, right?
Thank you for your time. I really appreciate it.
Sorry, Sean. We are gonna be later than we planned. What's wrong? The shuttle bus from the hotel had broken down. We had to use alternative transportation, and that was hard to find. We finally just got on it now. Really? Actually, things are a bit hectic over here, too. Naomi and the baby have disappeared. Disappeared? I think they're around there somewhere, but they just went away without saying anything. Well, it's hard to travel far with a baby. You stay at home and be prepared for when she comes back. Okay?
Thank you very much for today, Meg.
Sure. I'm glad we had a proper talk. I'll start looking into Kim tomorrow.
Thank you for your time. I really appreciate it.
Sis, help me! What's going on with this? Oh, hi, Sean. How are you doing? I don't give a shit about greetings. Naomi hasn't come home since then, and I haven't heard a peep from her. And then your old classmate Kim suddenly came to me with that baby and demanded that I recognize the child and marry her. Oh, well, then she went at you right away, huh? What? Do you know something, Meg? You know what, Sean? The baby is yours. What? And the mother is Kim. Huh? Oh, no. That's not true. I've been out of the States for 2 years. Sean, we've already found out everything. That's why this is happening now. Do you understand? What? You were seeing Kim when you were on overseas assignment, weren't you? No, that's not like that. Kim works for an associate of your company, and for a time, her assignment was in your neighborhood. I don't know what kind of interaction you had from there, but eventually, you became man and woman. Kim returned to the States earlier than you after completing her assignment and found out that she was pregnant. And it was already past the point of abortion. At that time, Kim had a long-distance fiancé and wanted to hide the fact, so she gave birth to the baby in secret. She found out that your wife was Naomi, whom she used to disrespect and bully, and made her take care of the baby. These are the results of my research over the past 2 weeks. Do you have any objections? What does Naomi? She says she's divorcing you. What? No, I don't want to divorce her. A cheater has no veto power. You know, Kim has grown. She was no longer as chubby as she was in high school. So sexy and glamorous. I'm sure all the guys would have fallen for her if she came onto them. Sean. I know. I never thought I'd hear such words from my own brother. I'm so sad. I'm crying. But stop making excuses. Me, Mom, and Dad are on Naomi's side. What? You won't take my side? Of course not, you idiot. Oh, please, sis. My promotion offer is gone. What? Naomi demanded a tremendous amount of child support.
So I've lost all my savings. And I've been demoted from chief and taken a pay cut.
Ah, your company is very strict when it comes to adultery, isn't it?
On top of that, I will be transferred to an overseas factory, which will surely take me out of the career track. It looks like I won't be able to come back forever. What am I gonna do?
Take Kim and the baby with you.
Huh?
You have a message from Naomi. If you will take Kim with you and leave the States, as a parting gift, I'll cut your child support bill in half. That's what she says.
Oh no!
Mom and Dad and I are not gonna help you.
You're abandoning your little brother!
Shut up and clean up your own mess.
Oh, please, sis. Don't do this to me.
My brother was supposed to come back to the States temporarily, but a mysterious babysitting incident led to an unexpected situation. He was sent to a foreign country out of the promotion route. He was insisting that he did not want to divorce Naomi, but my mom hit him hard on the head and yelled at him, and he finally gave up. He reluctantly signed the divorce papers. He filed his marriage license with Kim, crying profusely. With his new wife and child, he left for a new country. Oh dear. I honestly think it was a blessing that Sean and Naomi had no children. Furthermore, later on, Sean and Kim each had an affair with a local, causing even more fuss. When I learned of this, I sighed loudly along with my parents. Well, it was none of my business. I decided to leave them alone. Thank you for watching. Please rate the video and subscribe to our channel. See you in the next video. Hey Zoe, today is the day you're going to join our mom friend's lunch party. Hello, Lily. Now, come to my house right away. As a celebrity wife and the leader of moms, I'm going to show you how exceptional I am. You know where I live, right? It's on the top floor of that tower block directly connected to the station. I'll show you, a poor mom who has to work for a living, what the life of a celebrity is like. I think I told you that I can't because I work on weekdays. Don't you forget that I am a leader of the moms group. You have no right to refuse my invitation. Come to my place now. I'm sorry, but I'm in LA today for work. Huh? LA? I'm on a business trip and won't be back until the day after tomorrow. What? That's like going on a trip without telling me. Huh? It's a business trip. But LA is a famous sightseeing spot. You are saying that you're enjoying a sightseeing trip on the back of your job. How dare you try to one-up me? One-up you? How could you poor people be so cocky? Well, you know the difference between a business trip and a vacation, don't you? I didn't come to LA for fun. Don't argue with me. Cancel your travel plans right away and come back to join us for a mom's lunch party. I have an important business meeting coming up. Huh? Now, if you'll excuse me. Hey, Zoe! We're not done talking yet! God, what a cocky little bitch! Zoe, about the mom's lunch party, weekends are not good for you, right? Then, how about this coming Saturday? This Saturday? I'll be working in the morning, but available in the afternoon. Oh, it's rare that you're so obedient. Well, I can't accept your invitation every time, but I would be sorry if I kept refusing. Besides, I'll be available this time. But I'm so surprised that you have to work on Saturday, even if it's only in the morning, in a time when a 2-day weekend is the norm. You're poor, so you always have to earn a little money, aren't you?
It's a meeting with a company that closes on Sundays and Mondays, so the members who attend the meetings have to work on holidays.
I'm a housewife, so I don't understand that kind of thing.
Your husband works as a manager of Company D, doesn't he?
Oh, you knew that, didn't you?
Yes, we've been doing business with Company D for a little while now.
Well, that's a good thing to know. Well, in that case, I'll be sure to treat you well at our next Mom Friends lunch party.
Thank you very much.
Hi, Zoe. You're already on your way, right?
Hello, Lily. I just finished work a while ago, so I'll be there by 12 o'clock, the appointed time.
I'll be waiting for you with my best hospitality ready. Oh, Zoe, I can't believe you left just because someone spilled tea on you. It wasn't hot enough to burn you, so don't be so crabby.
You shouldn't splash a drink in someone's face, whether it was hot or cold.
Hey, isn't your boiling point of anger a little too low? You should have a more peaceful point of view. Of course, I know you are a poor person with no room in your heart. But when I told everybody that how good my husband is and that he had recently secured a deal with a large company, you gave me a very scary look. From the fact that you travel a lot, I'm guessing that you're in sales too. It's obvious that you're frustrated to know that my husband succeeded in making a big deal. Please don't be jealous of my husband, a terrific salesman who is the general manager of your business partner.
Oh, did I look jealous?
You are the type of person who lets your feelings show on your face, aren't you, Zoe? It was so obvious. And it was so painful to see you so jealous that I couldn't help but pour tea on your face. I hate people like you.
Let me ask you again, just to be clear. Your husband says he is the one who brought about the success in that contract, right?
That's right. It's a deal with the largest company in the industry, M Corporation.
That's strange. The person who always comes to our company is a young woman.
What? Our company? Zoe, are you an employee of M Corporation?
This is something I do not understand at all and would like to ask our rep about it first thing next week.
Huh? What are you talking about all of a sudden?
Depending on how things turn out, we may have to break the recent contract and stop doing business with Company D in the future.
What?
As soon as we reach a conclusion on this matter, we'll notify Company D where your husband is working for.
Wait, Zoe?
Goodbye for now.
Zoe, do something! It's all your fault! Do something quickly!
What is it? I'm having dinner.
I'm getting a divorce! My husband blames me for the exposure that he took for his credit for the deal with M Corporation, saying it's because I invited you to Mom Friend's lunch party in the first place.
Oh, does he?
He's also mad at me for spilling tea on you.
So?
What?
That's a marital issue, right? It's not something I, a stranger, can interfere.
Don't say you can't do anything without even trying. I'm in a lot of trouble. Do something about it right now.
It's none of my business, right?
It is your business. I didn't know that you are the CEO of M Corporation, the company that my husband does business with.
How could I possibly know that my husband claimed his subordinate's credit in the contract with M Corporation as his own because he wanted his own achievements? Whether you knew it or not, it's true that your husband stole the credit. Then please tell Company D that you won't stop doing business with them and that you will continue as before. Oh, we will continue to do business with them. Really? With conditions. Conditions? We heard that your husband made his own decision that once the contract was finalized, he would be in charge of doing business with us from then on. But we told the senior management of Company D that we firmly refused that and suggested that we should keep our business relationship if the woman in charge now stayed in her position. That's utterly nonsense because my husband would be demoted. Please, just let my husband be in charge from now on. That would make everything all right. Didn't I just say that I told Company D's senior management? Huh? This is a matter between companies. It's not like personal matters. I just spilled a little tea on you, and you've gone this far. Lily, you seem to have misunderstood something. I didn't bring up the idea of canceling the deal with Company D just because you splashed tea on me. Huh? That's it. This is it. As for the deal, it's about your husband's dishonest behavior for taking false credit, and it is a company-to-company issue. As for the tea splashing on me, that is a private matter between you and me. I'm telling you once again, that's it, and this is it. I'm not going to lump both matters together. Please be sure to keep that in mind. Zoe, what is this? Why should I pay alimony? Good evening, Lily. Did you know that splashing tea on somebody could be considered assault? Huh? In addition to that, I heard you did a lot of things, like you told your mom friends that I'm so poor that I eat rotten food, that I'm actually in a lot of debt and secretly doing some sleazy work, that my foreign business trips were actually cheating trips, and so on, going around among your mom's friends. Some of them actually believed you, and that was so annoying. I request a consolation payment for those nuisances against me. Isn't that awful? My husband divorced me after all. That should be enough. Still not satisfied with your revenge? I told you I would deal with it separately from the company, Mother. That's it, and this is it. If you don't agree to pay the alimony, I'll file a damage report. How dare you! You pretend to live in a crappy small apartment, but really you are the CEO of a company and a celebrity! That's not fair! Huh? If I had known that, I would have never made such a mistake! Well, if you're talking about the apartment near the kindergarten, I'm just renting it for remote work. What? For remote work? I set up a remote work system at my company about 2 years ago. I'm just not the kind of person who can work from home, so I rented an apartment as a workspace. It's also a good place to drop off and pick up my kids. My house is located in a residential area beyond the station. Beyond the station? Is that an upscale residential area? Are we done yet? What? I would like to talk to you through my lawyer from now on. So, goodbye. No, wait! Hey! My husband has sued me for alimony as well. Please, don't make me suffer anymore. Zoe? Hey, Zoe! Not long after that, the full amount of the alimony I claimed was transferred to my account. The alimony that Lily's ex-husband claimed was actually for her cheating on him. Actually, her kids were her boyfriend's. Her ex-husband had a hard time being demoted and taking a pay cut. Well, that's it. This is it. He did not hesitate to file a claim with her. According to Lily's lawyer, her parents shouldered their daughter's debt. She's now working morning, noon, and night without a break. I heard that she had never worked in her life before. One day, she sent a whiny line to her mom friends saying, "It's so hard to work." And they were so annoyed that they blocked her altogether.
Hey Nathan, do you know where my bag is? The black one. I left it in my room, but it's not here. I don't know anything about that. Maybe you put it somewhere by yourself. So you don't know. Then what's this? Huh? What's this? It's Anna's picture. That's right. Your ex-girlfriend posted it on Instagram with a comment, "A gift from a friend. I love it." Are you spying on Anna's Instagram? You shouldn't do that. Your ex went to the trouble of sending it to me on another social networking site. And the bag in this picture is the bag I was looking for. You sure you don't recognize it? No, I don't know. Maybe you just happen to have a similar bag. By chance. Strange coincidences happen, don't they? Even the keychain on the bag is exactly the same. It's a heart keychain that I bought with my friend on my vacation. Geez, seriously? I'm the one who's saying seriously. That reaction suggests that you're guilty. What are you thinking? Stealing my stuff without my permission and giving it to your ex? Because Anna saw your Instagram and said she wanted the same thing, but I'm not interested in bags. I didn't know where to buy one. So, you stole it from me. That's not even an excuse. Well, I haven't seen you use that black bag recently, and I thought maybe you don't need it anymore. You don't get to decide whether I need it or not. It's mine, so I should be the one to decide. Even though we live together, it's not like you can just go into my room without my permission. And to lie and say you don't know, that's really disgusting. It's crazy to give gifts to your ex even now. You guys broke up a long time ago, and you're engaged to me. It's true that Anna is my ex, but we've known each other since childhood, and she's like a little sister to me. When she leans on me, I can't help it. I can't believe you steal things just because you can't help it. Also, you really need to think about the distance between you and her. She may be your childhood friend, but she's your ex, right? She's like a sister, but not your real sister. You've bought things for her every time she asked for them. You even left me when she called on you during our dates. You even canceled our plans we had made months in advance because you're going out with her. She's the one who always takes advantage of you. Enough is enough. I'm sorry, but seriously, nothing is going to happen with her. I won't do it again, so please forgive me. I've heard that I won't do it again more than 10 times. I won't forgive you if you do it again. Got it. And please take back my bag. I love that bag. What, me? Of course you. You're the one who stole it and gave it to her. But it's a bit cruel to ask her to return something I gave her once, isn't it? I'll buy you a new one, so just give up this time, okay? Huh? Why should I give in? I'm the one who got my bag stolen. Don't you feel sorry for me? That bag is my favorite. I don't need a new one. Go get it back quickly. Yes. Alice, I'm sorry about the bag. Nathan told me. I had no idea it was yours. I had no clue. Oh, it's okay. It's okay if you didn't know. Nathan told me he got it back, so don't worry about it. If that's the case, good, but you know what? Don't be too mad at him, okay? Huh? He said that you were really mad at him, and he was pretty upset. I told him that I liked your bag. He was just trying to give me a present. He wasn't trying to be mean, so please don't nag at him too much, okay? Well, the bag came back anyway, so that's good. I'll make sure to teach Nathan not to steal from others. You shouldn't bother him over this too much, okay? You'll lose your happiness if you keep harping on about something that's already done. More importantly, that's not cute. You're right. Well, I'll keep it in moderation. Just so you know, you should be careful too, Anna. Nathan told me that he spoils you like a little sister. He gets into trouble when you beg him for things. We're about to get married, so please be considerate of your distance from him, okay? Is that so? I'm sorry. Nathan has been with me since we were little, so I feel like he's my real brother. He spoiled me when we were dating, so I haven't been able to get out of that habit. Oh, I also think of you as being like a mother. You're just like my mom. When she gets angry, she gets scary. Oh, yeah. Anyway, I hope you watch your distance from now on. Okay, see you later. I was a fool to forgive you at that time for that level of behavior. I can't believe it. I seriously can't stand it. What the hell, Alice? I told you not to contact me since I have a company drinking party tonight. Can't you even remember that, Alice? What with that attitude? Are you drunk? I'm not drunk. I just opened 5 or 6 bottles of liquor. You're drunk. Well, that's okay. Hey, explain to me what's going on here. What? What is this? This is Anna's Instagram, which I showed you before. And this ring looks familiar, doesn't it? Hint, my engagement ring has been missing since this morning. Oh, that. I gave your engagement ring to Anna. Why? Anna wanted a ring that goes with her latest outfit. She said your ring was ideal, so I said, well, why don't we just go with that then? Okay. But I forgot about the size. You have fat fingers and it was too big. That's why I had to cut the back of the ring to make it smaller. Huh? You're fatter than Anna. I laughed at that. How could you say that to my face? You're a bald thief. I'll buy you a wedding ring soon, so who cares? You won't be wearing your engagement ring anymore. Then why not give it to Anna? The ring looked better on Anna than on you, you fat slob. Even that black bag looked better on Anna. You're right. The Bon who gave his fiancé's engagement ring to his ex has a lot to say. You don't show the slightest bit of remorse, then I'll be merciless too. Huh? First, look at this. It's a picture she posted on Instagram 3 days ago. Comment saying, girls' night out at a hotel, with a picture of her drinking in her hotel room. What's with that? Take a good look at this picture, especially the mirror in the back. Mirror? Oh! Why are you in this mirror? You in your underwear. No, this is not true. It's a misunderstanding. Seriously, it's not me. Oh, it's not you. Then let's get someone who knows you well to take a look at this picture. Like your mom and dad. No, wait. No, no, no. You've got it all wrong because there's nothing going on with her. Who's going to take you seriously? You're alone in a hotel with a woman who isn't your girlfriend, and you're in your underwear. You told me you were going to be late because you had to work late. I still have your text message. You lied to me to see that woman. Who can believe that nothing happened? Nothing really happened. It was, raining. It was raining. I just went into a hotel to take shelter from the rain and took a shower. Anna and I just ran into each other on the way. Oh, really? That thing on Instagram was just Anna playing a prank. It was nothing, seriously. So, it was my misunderstanding, huh? What did you think I'd say? You've been cheating on me with that woman since before that. Huh? Did you think those pictures were the only proof I have? I've been checking up on you ever since I started suspecting you two were having an affair. I used a detective agency. You had fun not only at the hotel but also at her house, right? You can see it all in the photos and videos. Wild man with stupid face shaking his head. Nah, what a lie. What do you mean she's like a little sister? How dare you say that when you're doing what you've been doing? That's disgusting. Wait, listen to me. Let's talk. Please, for God's sake. You don't have to be so desperate. We can at least discuss it. Mainly about the compensation for breaking off the engagement. Wait, please. I'll get the ring back soon. Listen to me. I don't want the ring you cut off. You and the ring can go in the trash. What? I'm going home to my parents. You come when I tell you to. I'll show you the reality of life, you spoiled brat. Good evening, Anna. No, I have nothing to do with this. Nathan told you. Then you already know, right? Did you have fun? Leading your ex-boyfriend onto stealing my stuff? Trying to one-up me on social media? Did you have fun? I didn't mean to. I got fooled by Nathan. I didn't expect him to give me an engagement ring. Okay, that's enough. I know you and Nathan were laughing at me. I was going to show you a thing or two someday. I really wanted to gather more evidence, but after such a strong declaration of war, I'm gonna end it. I really didn't know. Oh yeah, speaking of not knowing, do your parents know that you're sugar dating and messing around? Huh? Wait, what? What are you talking about? I'm talking about your secret account. I traced it from your friend's account and found it right away. You were so careless not even locking the account. You also wrote about that bag a while back. You said, I thought it was brand new, but it's a used bag from an old lady. Well, that's how I found out about your sugar dating. I'd love to tell your parents about it. No, don't. No, please don't. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You should be careful when you do social networking. We live in an age where people can identify your location by the view reflected on your tapioca on the photo. It was a good lesson, wasn't it? Let's talk about the lesson fee later. Of course, you'll come, right? If you don't show up, I'll tell your parents about your sugar dating. Better not run away. After that, I received many messages from both Nathan and Anna. I didn't want to see any unsightly excuses from the thief duo, so I ignored all of them. It was the middle of the night, but I simply packed up my belongings and went back to my parents' house. A few days later, Nathan, Anna, their parents, and I gathered for a meeting. When I laid out the evidence of the affair and told them about the bag, ring, etc., Their parents turned pale and prostrated themselves. I felt sorry for them. The engagement was broken. I demanded a total of $20,000 in compensation from Nathan and Anna. The parents paid, and they were to be paid back from Nathan and Anna later. Nathan and Anna cried and begged, but in the end, their parents dragged them away. After that, both Nathan and Anna were cut off their relationship with their parents, and their friends and co-workers found out about the incident. Everyone turned their back on them, and they were totally isolated. The two of them are cursing each other and living in tears. I hope that they will regret like hell fooling around with me. I am planning to go on a trip with the money I received. It's better to spend easy money as soon as possible, right? Maybe I'll meet someone wonderful on my trip. I'm looking forward to it now.
Janet, are you ready to go to hell?
Susan? What have you been doing all this time? You suddenly left our parents' house and I haven't heard from you for 2 years. I mean, what the hell are you talking about?
What have I been doing for the last 2 years? Of course, I've been preparing to take revenge on you.
What? Revenge on me?
That's right. I just don't hate you. I hate our mother and father, too. Don't tell me you've forgotten what you did to me 2 years ago. Our mother tricked me, made it sound like you and my baby didn't exist, and how much that hurt me.
Wait a minute. What are you talking about? I really don't get it.
You got remarried, didn't you?
What? No, I didn't.
Oh dear, you shouldn't lie. I know exactly what you did. Because I stole your husband again.
What?
Actually, I'm on an overseas trip with that husband of yours.
Huh?
The guys you choose fall for me easily. This time, I'm gonna become a wife of a rich man.
I'm telling you, I didn't remarry.
I warned you not to lie, didn't I? You got robbed again, so you're screwed.
Hey, why are you so obsessed with me? Besides, going out of your way to target married men.
I'm not purposely going after married men. When I see them as your husband, I just want to take them away from you.
Huh?
2 years ago, I was about to divorce my first husband, and our marriage wasn't going well. And you are a housewife in a big house, and you spend every day with a look of happiness on your face. Just seeing you like that disgusted me. So I decided to take your place.
Is that why you took away my husband, Bob? Just for that?
Just for that? That's more than enough reason for me. And that's not all. Ever since I was a child, my parents hated me. They always favored you over me. They gave you a big allowance because you were a little better at studying. You even went to a good university. I haven't gotten any allowance since I was a kid, and they didn't buy me anything. They didn't even let me go to college. So I had to start working after high school. As a result, you got to meet your well-educated and rich husband in college, but I could only marry a low-income, low-educated, abusive husband.
You know, we had a family meeting about that 2 years ago, and I explained it to you, didn't I? When we were kids, I earned my allowance by helping with the dishes or something. You did nothing. Our parents got ready for your college tuition too. You skipped school, and your practice exams were so bad that you gave up and refused to apply. It's your fault that you didn't get into any college. Our parents gave us an equal chance. You abandoned it, and now you're in the situation you're in, and you're taking it out on your family. Besides, your father is now...
Shut up! You've been spoiled so much you don't understand. That's why I took your husband away from you to torture you. And yet, I was interrupted by an evil old woman who abandoned her only son to protect her daughter-in-law.
You mean my mother-in-law?
Yes, that's right. If that woman wasn't around, I would be a comfortable wife of a rich company president now. My parents wouldn't cover for me either, so I left home. For the past 2 years, I've been in the depth of poverty and unhappiness. They told me they wouldn't let me see my kids anymore just because I didn't pay my child support on time.
I mean, Didn't you and Bob officially get married?
We did, but he cheated on me after 6 months and we broke up right away. That's why I'm all alone now.
I feel like you deserved it.
Shut up! You don't understand what I'm going through.
Yeah, you're right, I don't. Why did you blame Mom and Dad and myself for your failed marriage? Why don't you reflect on yourself and live a decent life?
I will when my revenge is over. But after that, I'll say goodbye to my life of poverty. Your second husband is rich again. And I'm the one who took him away from you again.
I told you I hadn't remarried.
Of course you did. You're so good at this, aren't you? Your mother-in-law was like a savior for you, and now you've betrayed her.
What? I would never betray my mother-in-law. She's like a real mother to me now. How could I betray such a wonderful person?
And yet you wear a mask to deceive and flatter her. You're funny, you know that? You seem to enjoy looking down on me, but in the end, you're just another black-hearted bitch. I'm going to put you through hell, so get ready for it.
I don't know what you think you're doing, but it doesn't hurt me to keep hearing stories that I didn't do.
Huh?
I'll give you a word of advice. What you're doing is nothing but purely out of resentment. Also, you're so mistaken that you're completely off. I suggest you calm down and take a look at your situation.
Thanks for the useless advice. I've decided that I won't fail this time. So, there's no problem. That's why. Because I took your husband away again. This time, I'm gonna be a rich wife and make up with my parents who have cut ties with me.
I keep telling you, I didn't remarry.
I'm going back home in a week. You better get ready to be a divorcee again.
We are in trouble. Susan, who has been out of sight for 2 years, has finally shown up. What? She is still alive? And she looked just fine. She hasn't changed at all and was sarcastic. She declared war on me again. Yes? Declare war? Well, do you have a boyfriend? No, I'm not seeing anyone or even liking anyone. But she is saying she stole him again. Yes. What's that? Yes, I don't know either. I was certain she thought I had remarried. That she would take my husband once again and revenge what I did to her 2 years ago. I don't know what to say. I've always thought she was a crazy woman, but I wonder if she's finally lost her cognitive abilities as well. I told her I had never remarried, but she wouldn't listen to me at all. And then, she is currently traveling abroad with someone whom she thinks married me. They're coming back in a week. Oh well, at least we won't get hurt until then. But still... Oh my God, really? That predatory bitch! I can't believe she's still obsessed with you. It really pisses me off. Ellen, thank you so much for being angry on my behalf. What are you talking about? We adopted you and we're family. Of course I worry about my daughter. Yes, thank you very much. Anyway, since she's showed up, we'll have to figure out a way to deal with her. I don't know how she's going to revenge. We have to teach her a lesson that it's us who really want to take revenge. 2 years ago, she suddenly disappeared, and we are not happy about it. You just take it easy, okay? Yes, I'll do that. Susan, our mother is in critical condition.
Huh?
I don't know where you are right now, but you need to come to the city hospital right away. I'm out of the state right now, and my mother-in-law is rushing to the hospital instead.
Oh, that's what you mean.
Huh?
Hey, you know that? I think your mother-in-law knows you're betraying her. You're being set up by your mother-in-law.
What? What do you mean?
I'm telling you. You stole her husband and now I'm stealing him from you. In other words, your mother-in-law considers both of us as her enemies. That's why she's deceiving you. If you go to the hospital, you'll get stabbed.
Wait a minute. Are you trying to say that I remarried my father-in-law?
That's what I'm saying. I think your mother-in-law finally realized that she got divorced without her knowledge and her husband remarried to his daughter-in-law, who she never thought he would.
What are you saying? Don't you know that it's legally impossible in the first place?
Huh?
My father-in-law also said he's going to leave work early and rush to the hospital. There's absolutely no way what you're talking about happened.
Another lie. That father-in-law is on an overseas trip with me right now.
Well, anyway, our mother is in critical condition. She's been telling me for a while that she misses you, even though you think you cut ties with her. So you have to cut your trip short and get back home as soon as possible. When your father was...
I don't believe that. Bye-bye.
Susan!
Janet, are you alive? You didn't get stabbed by that evil old woman and die, did you? I'm back home now. He wants to marry me soon, you know. So please make up your mind to divorce him as soon as possible. His family's inheritance will be mine now.
You're still a scab, Susan.
Huh? You can't mean...
Yes, as you can imagine, it's me, Ellen.
Wait, why?
You don't seem to believe Janet at all. I thought I should tell you.
You're still taking her side after she betrayed you?
What are you talking about? She didn't betray me. She gets along with my husband as well as ever.
What are you talking about? Your ex-husband is sitting next to me now. Janet's husband is mine. In other words, your ex-husband is mine too.
Huh?
You're so frustrated you can't say anything. Poor old woman.
No, I was just stunned. You stupidly misunderstood the situation. The guy you're with is my husband's twin brother. That is, my brother-in-law.
What?
We haven't seen each other for about a year since we moved to another part of the country.
Huh? Twin brother? Brother-in-law? What do you mean moved? What about that house that Bob used to live?
My brother-in-law and his wife live there now.
What?
His wife's name is on the lease.
His wife?
By the way, she runs a beauty clinic, so even though she's in her late 40s, she looks like she's in her 30s. And coincidentally, she and Janet have a very similar vibe. Well, let me guess a little. You had an affair with my brother-in-law about a year ago, right? But neither we nor Janet have been in the vicinity of that house for a year.
You must be kidding.
That means you mistook my husband's twin brother-in-law and his wife as Janet. Is that right?
Well, then I took the wrong person?
That's what it means.
No way!
Also, his wife knows you are having an affair with him.
What?
While you two were taking a leisurely trip abroad, I heard she had hired a very good lawyer.
Lawyer?
My brother-in-law just came home and she slapped him with a demand for alimony and divorce papers.
That's already happened?
Of course, she's going to demand alimony from you as well. You better brace yourself.
That's fine. I'll have him pay for me. I'm sure he has money if he's one of your family members. He's the eldest son, so I'm sure he inherited a lot of money.
No, he didn't. My brother-in-law is unemployed. He did get an inheritance from his father, but I'm sure it's already been used up. I think it's more likely that he's in debt.
What?
When he was younger, he started his own company because he admired his father, who was a businessman. But he was a catastrophically inept manager. He should have just given up before the losses mounted. He wanted to impress his wife, who had a talent for running a business, so he tried to rebuild the company by pouring all of his inheritance into it. He failed and went bankrupt with huge debt.
Oh!
By then, his wife's beauty clinic had already taken off, so he lost all motivation to work. He's been a pimp ever since.
What?
But she takes the action quickly. She has already found a place for him to live and work, and he's gonna get picked up tomorrow. She knows what she's doing.
Wait a minute! Don't tell me he's been paying for all those dates and overseas trips from...
It looks like he's been using his wife's money without permission.
No way!
Oh, yeah. Tens of thousands of dollars he spent on you. They're gonna calculate it and charge it along with the alimony. I hope you'll repay them.
Huh?
And this is the most important part. Janet will also demand alimony from you.
Huh? Now?
If it's been less than 3 years since she found out about the affair, she can file a claim for alimony.
What? What's that? How much will they charge me in total?
Well, let's see. I think it'll be $200,000 in total.
$200,000? That's so unfair!
Yes, of course. I'm charging my son too.
What?
He asked Janet to get back with him 2 months ago. Of course she refused. He just paid for alimony and child support for the 2 kids in one lump sum.
You're evil!
Whatever you say. You did a terrible thing to my daughter-in-law, and you deserve it.
What? Why? If I knew that it would turn out like this, I wouldn't have done anything!
And then, we are in the middle of your mother's funeral.
What?
I mean, it's already been 2 hours. Your mother should have been cremated by now.
Wait a minute! No way! Was that true too?
Didn't you get a call from Janet informing you of her critical condition?
She did, but I thought you were lying to set us up.
That's why you didn't come. Your mother heard that you had come back. She said she wanted to talk to you again. She became ill after your father passed away. She said she regrets that she should have talked more with you.
Oh, wait! What do you mean your father died? What did that mean?
After you disappeared 2 years ago, he felt responsible for raising an irresponsible daughter, and he fell ill. He passed away just like that.
You're kidding!
Then, your mother also became mentally and physically ill and started taking it out on Janet. After discussing it, we decided to adopt Janet into our family. Over the next 2 years, your mother gradually got better. I'm so sorry to hear that she had a sudden change in health and passed away.
Wait, so my father's inheritance will be mine, right? Janet is no longer my father's child. All of it will be mine, right? Well, I'm not rich like you guys, but I can inherit $20,000 or $30,000, right?
That's right. There was about $50,000 in deposit alone.
$50,000! Yes!
That's all to be donated according to the will.
Huh? Donation? Why?
If you had rushed to your mother's sickbed, you would have inherited it. Not only did you not show up, you assumed it was a lie from the start and didn't even worry about it. Your mother was disappointed when she found out. She decided to donate the money and put it to good use instead of giving it to you.
Oh no! It's my money! She shouldn't have done it without asking me!
Well then, that's all I heard.
Wait a minute! What is this? Am I going to have to live in poverty and take on debt again? And my parents are gone! I thought being rich would make them forgive me for everything! I just want to be happy!
You can't become happy at the expense of someone else's happiness.
Huh?
If you don't understand, think until you do. You must realize it yourself. Now, if you'll excuse me.
I don't understand! What is it? Tell me why I can't be happy!
That night, Susan came running into my parents' house where everyone gathered for the funeral. Thinking she was going to apologize for everything she did, she screamed,
"Give me back my $50,000!
Of course, they kicked her out of the house, and her relatives and friends made up their minds to cut ties with her.
I, unfortunately, could not make it to my mother's last moment, but my mother-in-law and father-in-law took care of her, and they explained everything to Susan. Susan, who was burdened with $200,000 in debt, seemed to plan to disappear again. She was caught by my father-in-law's twin brother, who was also in debt and unemployed, and she reluctantly started living with him. However, the man, who is used to having a lifestyle as a pimp, has Susan earn money at nightclub while he himself remains unemployed. Since he is home all the time, he only monitors her closely, and Susan says she can't escape even if she wanted to.
Thank you for watching. Please rate the video and subscribe to our channel. See you in the next video.